William Shatner, he's over 90, isn't he? He's like
Yeah.
93 years old or something at this point. He's pretty old.
Dude is funny as crap, man, if you meet him.
He just spends a lot of time on Twitter shitting on people, and including shitting on Star Wars. And yesterday he sent out a tweet that got a lot of attention. William Shatner accuses Mark Hamill of ruining Star Wars. William Shatner claims Mark Hamill's comments about Luke Skywalker's sexuality negatively impacted Star Wars. And he shared this post from Vanity Fair. This is an old article.
Yeah, it's like 9 years old.
It is like, it's almost a decade old article. But Shatner tweets this out. For those Star Wars fans who are trying to tell me Disney ruined everything, I assume you're referring to Mara Jade. Hamill actually ruined it for you when he revealed Luke was gay. Mara, being struck from Star Wars canon, was part of her annulment agreement from the Force. Obviously, all of this is just like tongue-in-cheek. Shatner shits on Star Wars and shits on Mark Hamill all the time.
All the time.
All the fucking time he does, which is very funny. But this is all coming from, again, this Vanity Fair article. Like, Mark Hamill got asked by fans, like, about whether he thought Luke could be gay and blah, 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 all this stuff. And Mark Hamill's response was, well, it's up to you how you interpret the character. If you think he's gay, of course he's gay. Well, no, it's not exactly the fucking case. This isn't an RPG. This isn't a choose your own adventure. This is a fucking story, right? You don't get to choose just because you think Anakin has secret butt sex. Doesn't mean, like, in your fucking headcanon, doesn't mean shit. And of course, he's talking about Mara Jade. And if you guys don't know, in the expanded universe, Mara Jade was the love interest and eventually wife of Luke Skywalker throughout decades and decades of storytelling. And so that's what he's talking about when Disney came in and erased a lot of all the established continuity, what is now known as Legends, what used to be known as the expanded universe. But I did just think it was funny that Shatner will always take an opportunity to shit on Mark fucking Hamill.
Yeah,
especially when he says retarded things like this.
It was a whole thing where he was like, people were asking him, like, Disney ruins everything. So he kept asking, he's like, what did he ruin? And then people were like, they ruined Star Wars. And then it was almost like Shatner was like, yep, here's my opportunity to take a dig. It was so good. It was so good. I got to sit and have lunch with Shatner in Chicago. The dude was freaking.
Was he in his little buggy?
He made fun of everyone, man. It was so funny. Like, people. He just, like, people that were working backstage, people that were, he just took a chance to take a jab. He's like, man, you see what that person's wearing? It was just so
constantly roasting everybody.
So freaking funny.
I feel like we'd get along.
No, like, because in the back rooms, there's just a bunch of round tables, you know, and people, like, when they take breaks from photos, they just go and they always have food out there, whether like a lunch or snacks or anything. And then, so I was just sitting by myself and he just sat and he's like, anybody here? And I'm like, no, have a seat. I didn't expect anything. And he's like, look at this person over here. And I just started laughing. And I guess he found an audience in me laughing because I laugh at everything. So he just trolled on everyone, freaking everybody. And then I was like, I got to go. I was like, thanks for always being my captain. And I went to shake his hand. He didn't. He went like this. He wouldn't touch me. Smart guy.
He didn't want to get sick, bro.
I was like, thanks for always being my captain. And he's like, he grabs his own hand. You're welcome.
Like, I don't know where that hand's been.
I know. I didn't say 2 words to him. All I did was laugh. Like, they kept saying stuff about me. I just laughed. So I didn't really have like a, in-depth conversation about the universe, but it was like 5 minutes, 5-6 minutes. And then I had to get to the photo thing and he here, pretty funny.